Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am here on the CE show. I am going to talk about tonight something I've been trying to talk about here for um, some time. Nothing too big, but I just want to talk about this because Terrell Owens did an interview. I don't know when the interview was. It came out like maybe 3 days ago. I'm not sure, a few days ago. And I didn't see the whole interview, but I did see the part where he says, I'm like I said, I'm not gonna go through the whole interview right now. I'm just gonna go through some things. The thing that he said about how he thinks that Dallas Cowboys have a chance to go to the Super Bowl this year. Look, I'm gonna look. The Cowboys, they're not the same team as last year. They lost a lot of defensive players. They lost a lot of defensive players. They really did. I think the Cowboys are going to take a step back. To be honest with you, I'm not saying this because I'm an Eagles fan. I just think they lost. They just lost some people on the defense. Um, and I don't. And now they have a few players who are suspended. The running back may get suspended. Last year, what they won like 12 games. What was it? I don't even know. What was it? 12, whatever it was. I don't. I do not see that. I still think there will be a good team, but I don't think they're gonna. I don't think they're gonna be as good as last year, or even like even do more. I think they're actually going to take a little bit of a step back because they're going to have so many suspended players, especially you don't know how long your running back's going to be suspended for the start of the season. You have all these players suspended on defense. Also, a lot of players from last year left. So to be honest, I think the Cowboys are going to take a step back because they lost a lot of players, and some of the players are going to be suspended for the start of the season. Now, of course, the season, lasts what 3 months from September to December. January, you can, maybe start to a little bit of a slow start, and then maybe win, maybe I don't know, 10, 11 games and go to the playoffs. Yes, but the Super Bowl, I don't think they have the defense to go to the Super Bowl. To be honest with you, I really don't. Like I said, the defense is getting even worse than last year because they lost so many. They lost not a lot, but they lost some players. That defense wasn't even good last year. I don't think this year's going to even be a little bit worse because some of the good players they had in that secondary left. They yeah, sure. Obviously, they went to the draft and they got a few players, but you never know if those players are actually going to work out. At least all of them. So to me, that defense took last year wasn't even that good, and this year with all those players leaving and with the suspension, it's going to take even a step more back. Um, I do not see the Cow. I think the Cowboys are one of the teams we can say can go to the Super Bowl this year. But I don't. I mean, I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I want to see how Green Bay's doing. Same thing. They have some defensive problems. Um, Seattle's always there. Although last year they didn't do so good, made it to the playoffs, but then got sent home in the second round. You know, there's probably between those teams and the NFC. Those three teams right there. Um, Green Bay, Seattle, and Dallas. One of those three may come out of that division. The best team overall is Seattle. But like I said, they have been having some locker room problems. They've been talking about trading Richard Sherman. So I don't know but if they can play the way they're capable of playing, I think they're the they're the most complete team out of all those three I just mentioned. But obviously, both Green Bay and Dallas will have a chance as well, just like they did it last year. Um, but to me, the Dallas Cowboys will take a step back because to me, like I said, defense is even worse than last year. Um, but like I said, I think they will be they're one of the teams because it's this year. You look, there's not a team in the NFC who you say like they're leading the way. The NFC is better. I think the NFC has, I think the Raiders are going to be even better this year. Actually, are adding Marshawn Lynch, um, and New England. They got a lot better this year. They're the defending champions. They got a lot better. And then Pittsburgh, they're getting that wide receiver back. Um, they were suspended last year for using drugs or whatever it was. He was suspended the entire year. So now they're gonna have all three of them. You know, Antonio Brown, Whedon, and what's that? Brian. Brian, I believe the other one is. All three of those guys. Martelli. What? No, I can. I'll look into. I'll talk about that later. I cannot see. I cannot. It's three guys: Wheaton, Antonio Brown, and Brian. Is it? Is it the? I'm not sure. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, they're gonna have all three of those wide receivers back. And like I said, New England got better. They're already the champions. And like I said, the Raiders, they added Marshawn Lynch, who I think is going to help a lot more than people think. Now we have to. I think Derek Carr will be fine from the leg injury. He's not a mobile quarterback, so I think he'll be fine from the leg injury. So I do think the NFC is a little bit better this year with those. I think those three teams right there, the Raiders, New England, and Pittsburgh are better than the three teams I said from the NFC: Green Bay, Seattle, and Dallas. Then we'll see. I think the Super Bowl champs may come out from the NFC this year. I think that it's a better division. But we'll see what happens. But yes, I think, and as far as the NFC goes, I think it's a little bit weak compared to the AFC. So I think there's a chance for the Cowboys. But like I said, at the same time, I look at this team, and I'll be looking at this team a lot more. And when I start doing the team previews, and I look at this team, and I think defensively, like I said, they weren't even that good last year. And I think this year, with players leaving and suspensions, they even take a more step back. Like I said, your running back suspended. There's just too many stuff. We never know about the Dallas Cowboys. But we'll see what happens. But I think they'll be good. But at the same time, I think they took a step. I don't think they're going to be as good as last year. But with the way it is, there's not a team. Like I said, maybe Seattle, if they can all play together, maybe they're the best team in the NFC. We'll see. But I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. It's something we have to look at. I think Seattle's the best team, more complete team. If they can all just play together, I think they're the best team in the NFC. But we'll see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. Also, he's still talking about my Eagles. He said he doesn't think they're going to go to the playoffs. He's always been talking. He can't just get over the fact that we had problems back, 10 years ago, and we ended up letting him go because he wanted more money. We are done, Terrel Owens. We are done. Stop it. I think that's part of the reason, too, why he's always said that Dallas is better than Philly. Obviously, there's been years where it's been that way. There's also been years where Philadelphia has been better. But he's always said that, this upcoming year, we'll see what happens. I think Dallas will be better, to be honest, because, I still don't know what the hell we have too many new faces. Carson Wentz, we still don't know what we're going to get from him. He's only in the second year. Like I said, I still don't know how the hell a Division II quarterback can take you to. I think that's a very I think that's a very large step. From Division II in North Dakota State to the NFL. We'll see in year 2 how he does. But obviously, I'm not going to sit here as an Eagles fan and say we're better than the Cowboys. I think the Cowboys are better than us. But you never know. You never know. We need to see how my Eagles do this season. How Carson Wentz plays in year 2. We need to see all of that. But he's like, Eagles ain't going to the playoffs. They got Alshon Jeffrey. They got Torrey Smith. They got LeGarrette Blount. They got all these guys, and they still won't go to the playoffs. That's just hate. He's not really being a professional. That he's just not looking at it like a professional. Like Dallas is better than Philadelphia, a professional. No, he's just being hated because he hates the Eagles because of what happened 10 years ago where he was playing for us and we let him go, and he's still mad about it. He just cannot get over it. Get over it, dude. Just get over it. Get over it, Terrel Owens. That was 10 years ago or whatever it was. He's just saying that just because he's still mad at Philly for that. Just get over it, T.O. That was 10 years ago, my friend. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna go ahead and take this video. I'm gonna end this video right here soon. I've been wanting to talk about this for a few days. I just wasn't sure to talk about it or not. Tonight, I actually had another. I just to say, you know what? I'll talk about it. But it was something I've been wanting to talk about for a few days. and I just didn't know. I just didn't have the time. But tonight I came out here on the studios and talked about it for you guys. Anyways, until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I will catch us on the road later. And that's all I have to say, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time, I will catch us on the road later. What the hell is happening? What is happening right now?